Somebody asked me a question. They asked me, what's expected of a man? I was like, okay, what's expected of a man? Well, a lot of things are expected of a man. That I can go on for hours about that. Um, the one thing I think more importantly that a man should learn to possess is self mastery. Another way of putting that is called self control. Um, Mastery skills, let's break it down. It's the ability to take control of your own life. It allows you to recognize and understand your thought process, habits, and your behavior. That's self mastery. And there's a few ways that you can master yourself and test yourself and push yourself, further in life. I think you should practice going on budgets. You know, that's just going to create self discipline. The need for living on a budget can help develop a self mastery. Because you know how to master your finances, which is very important, especially if you're a man. Develop a talent that requires a daily practice. I mean, when you look at the professionals, they practice daily, all of the time, in any sport or any walk of life. I don't care if you're a master chess player; they practice daily. You know, um, fast. That's self mastery because you're lowering your sugar, lowering your blood pressure. If it's too high, you can do that by just stop eating. Fast for a day or 2 days, or what do they call it? Intermittent fasting, where you don't eat after 6 o'clock and you don't eat till the next day at some 12 in the afternoon time. That's like intermittent fasting. I'm probably not saying the time zones right as far as when you should eat and everything, because we're not really talking about fasting, but it's just self discipline is what we're focusing on, and self mastery. So you can meditate. If you're into that and you want to meditate and get in tune with your higher self, and find silence in a dark room, I would suggest that. Pray. Praying, self mastery. You got a connection with God, and you're keeping that connection open with a higher source, whatever religion you may be. Exercise. Always take care of your body. Breathe. You know, um, that's very important because a lot of people aren't getting the proper amount of oxygen to their brain. I'm just basically telling you different ways that you can master your body and master your development in life. And stop eating before you're full. Simple things like that. Give up something you like for some set amount of time. Just practice mastering yourself so you're always in control. Remember, you control every thought, every emotion. You control that. Don't let other people and outside sources control you. I always like the phrase from the boy Aristotle. He said knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Always like that. And one would be foolish to disagree. Knowing yourself. I mean, you probably heard the term know thyself in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can go to Islam. You know what I mean? Depending on which Muslim you ask, they might say, I, self, Lord, and master. That's what they say Islam means. Or I believe it's, if you ask a Moorish brother, he'll say, I, self, law, and master. But self mastery is real important. Always be in control of what you're thinking, why you're thinking it, your actions, your words. And I think every man should learn to master himself. So if you ask me what my expectations are of a man, at this age in my life, I think you should master yourself. Know who you are and what you're capable of, and practice different ways of focusing and mastering certain techniques and abilities. I think that's going to benefit any man in this journey, all right, or this process that we call life. All right, that's all I got to say for now. I'll holler at y'all.